Hey guys, and welcome back today to another video. Today's video, obviously you can tell by the title, my reactions to Manchester United 0, Chelsea 0. Obviously we're still upset about losing Mourinho, but I don't want to base all of my thoughts, feelings and talks about the game around the fact that we sacked the manager, yet the players still don't really have an idea what they're doing, and that's been the case for the entire season. So can we blame the manager? Probably not. It's the guys on the pitch that aren't really doing the business. Now, already there, the first question that springs up is that, you know, a 0-0 draw at Manchester United, it's not a bad result. They're obviously a lot higher in the table than we are, down in 16th position. But yes, a 0-0 draw away at Man United is not a bad result, but the manner in which we got the 0-0 draw was they should have had 2 clear-cut penalties, which arguably you could say one of them should go in. Other than that, we only created a couple of chances. When we did create the chances, very, very great saves from David De Gea, brilliant goalkeeper. Same can be said about Courtois down the other end when he was needed. But the thing that really frustrated me the most, and this is why I actually think that as a midfield forward performance, yes, we didn't have a striker on the pitch technically, but for me, that was the worst performance to watch of the entire season, because towards the end of the game, Hazard's got the ball, he's got Chris Smalling who's about to come and try and make the tackle. Last season, Hazard would not have even thought twice about going on the outside, then cutting back in the inside, getting a shot away, probably scoring a goal. Now, no goals in 30 games for Hazard, and I'm just thinking, when are you ever going to actually take on your man when we're looking to get the result? Obviously today he showed signs of, you know, being back to the old self that we keep on talking about. But again, it comes in fits and starts. 1 minute he looks as though he's really ready to go. He's taking players on, he's drawing in the fouls, which by the way, how many times does that bloke want to get fouled? Obviously it's a good thing that he's drawing the fouls, but it seems to be every single player on the team is basically out to foul Hazard. But when you really need to win a game of football, which is every single game that Chelsea play, we're 16th in the table. It's not like Chelsea Man United is now a title deciding clash. None of the teams, United or Chelsea, they're not title contenders. Chelsea for sure. Man United, with the craziness of the Premier League, if they got some results, they could be in with a chance. But realistically, Man United's team is nowhere near good enough compared to Arsenal, to Man City, even Leicester, to win the Premier League, in my opinion. It's not going to happen. So this isn't a game where, as the away team, as a Chelsea fan, you go to United, you get a goalless draw, you don't lose, and then obviously you try and beat the top teams at home and beat all the other teams. That isn't the case. For Chelsea, we have got to go into every game with the mentality that we have just got to score more goals than the opponent. Now, against Watford, yes, we got 2, Costa scored twice, brilliant, gets himself a pointless yellow card, and we have no striker for Man United. That is frustrating. But that's looking back on the Watford game. As for this game, just no urgency whatsoever to get the ball forward. Oscar, Willian, Hazard. Obviously, I've said great things about Willian this season. Positionally, they were awful. They were all over the place. Pedro, he impressed me today. He forced De Gea into a good save. He looked as though he really wanted it. He was running at players. He was running back, winning the ball back, then taking it up the pitch. That is what I want to see from each and every one of those midfielders. Matic, yes, he plays in front of the defenders. What was he doing, by the way, with that shot, trying to put it into the trying to find Man City's ground or whatever he's trying to do with that? That was possibly one of the worst attempts I've ever seen. I actually filmed a football video today, hence the mud all over this Chelsea jacket. And I think I buried more left foot pingers than Nemanja Matic did today with awful shooting. It's just, they're just not good. I don't care what anyone says. Yes, Hiddink has not had time with the players to be able to make a real big difference from Mourinho, but even after the game against Sunderland, Watford at the weekend, it was flat. It was dull. No one's got any ideas. No one's got any confidence to take on the players. Now, the counter argument is that is because people like myself are just bashing on the team all the time. But it gets to a point where, as a Chelsea fan, we're used to winning trophies. We're used to winning football games. It gets to the point where all of this negativity, all of this drawing here, losing there, lack of form, we can't win 2 games in a row, it's getting pathetic. Like, it's got to the point where someone needs to do something about it. Whether that is dropping Hazard, whether that is dropping Oscar, Fabregas, he was ill today. Some of these big name players have got to be dropped in order to make way for the likes of Loftus-Cheek, who came on, and this is disgusting in my opinion, for 30 seconds. He came on for 30 seconds at the end of the game. A player who has got undoubtedly stupid amounts of talent, who is sitting on that Chelsea bench, raring to go, to wear the Chelsea shirt, to put in 110% to help the team get a result. This is a young English player, and I do not understand how it is a feasible decision to bring him on with 30 seconds to go in a game where you've been happy with a 0-0 draw after 60 minutes. For me, it's disgusting, but, you know, what can you do? That is what football is, and it's not going to change anytime soon, you know. Chelsea, under-21s, under-18s, we've had brilliant teams over the last few years. We've won trophies. Players that, if they were at other Premier League clubs, like, I don't know, the Crystal Palaces, maybe they would have bred them through, but because they're at Chelsea Academy, they've got absolutely no chance of getting into the first team. It is not possible because of all of the money that those players that have played on the pitch since August and done absolutely nothing are getting paid. But aside from the abundance of negatives that I've spoken about, defensively today we were very good. Courtois made some brilliant saves, as did De Gea. Defensively also we looked good. I think Ivanovic, Zuma, Terry, Azpilicueta, they looked a lot more assured, they looked a lot more secure at the back. I mean, obviously, I've still not got full confidence yet that when someone like Rooney or Martial is running at them that they're going to deal with it like they used to be able to. That confidence still isn't within me, but John Terry led the line really well, as he usually does. I know that some may argue that he's not as good as he used to be. He's not as good as he used to be, we know that, but he's still a leader, he's still our captain, and I think he did a good job today. But Man United, difficult for them. Obviously, there was a lot more positives today, but I think if a team like Chelsea, like we did today, we parked the bus, we did absolutely nothing to try and get forward. They can't play sideways. Like, it's impossible for United to play sideways like they have been, because they can only go forward because the Chelsea players are so far back. So I think Chelsea made United look better than they were today. I think that if you're a United fan and you're like, yeah, we were brilliant today, we played sick, you know, if we play like this against any other team other than Chelsea parking the bus, we're going to beat them. I think that's a pretty naive way of looking at it, in my opinion. We made you look good because of how we sat back, because we didn't press you, because we made no effort to get forward. You could only come at us. That was the only thing that could happen. But yeah, United didn't play badly. They didn't play brilliantly. It was just one of those games. It was rather entertaining for a neutral probably, because there was a lot of fouls and a lot of good saves from the goalkeepers. I think, yeah, there were good chances in the game. I'll probably backtrack on that. We both had good chances. It could have gone either way, but United were the better team. That's it from me. That is my review of the match. That is my thoughts, opinions, whatever it may be. And yeah, I was actually out, as you can see by the bit of mud on my jacket, I was actually out filming some football videos today that you guys will see. One of them on New Year's Eve and another one just quite early on in the new year. I've also recorded a load of Chelsea career mode videos. I'm going to be posting the big 10 match episode tomorrow. I've been pretty ill over the Christmas period, so I didn't get around to editing it for Christmas Day. Unfortunately, I apologise for that. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of Chelsea career mode videos coming out. A lot more football talk videos, team of the season. I know team of the year's around the corner, but a lot of team of the season talk videos to come for you guys, and a pack opening very, very soon as well. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I hope you've had a brilliant Christmas, and there's going to be a lot of content coming up from me in the next couple of weeks, as well as my daily vlogs, which I know I keep going on about it. Link is in the description. I'm flying to Dubai tomorrow, so that is going to be fun. I will see you guys there. Bye-bye. Come on, Stoke. Bojan, yes! Look at this! Stoke have just scored against Man United as I'm recording this segment. What are the defenders doing? Actually, I don't know why I'm celebrating this, because that means Mourinho's going to go to United and I'm probably going to cry about that.